Okay, so for our first warm-up activity, we're going to add and subtract fractions with like units.
We had to create a lot of things in the past as we were taking on Common Core and as we found that curriculum didn't quite align to that.
Other curriculums would teach something and really not give enough practice or enough building blocks to challenge them.
When we have to put this into lessons, that make sense to kids, it isn't the way we learned when we were in school either. 3/7 plus 3/7 equals 6/14. True or false? False. False. Very good. We don't add denominators.
I really appreciate how our teachers have embraced Engage New York.
It's more focused and there's more of a connection from year to year, but I also think that that connection from year to year can be a bit of a downfall in the first couple of years of using it.
And I think we'll see that it will get easier because as students start in kindergarten and they're continuing in this curriculum throughout elementary school, they're going to be meeting those standards, they're going to get used to that rigor, where it's a little harder when you're starting in at 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade.
Anytime you start something new, it's a challenge. And I tell my parents and the kids, this is new for me.
It's different from what they have taught. It's hard. It takes a lot of work. You cannot just pick up the book and teach from the hip.
Teachers have been absolutely fantastic in the process and doing really good work and helping us kind of redefine what we need to be doing in mathematics to meet the needs of kids in the Common Core.
I definitely love that this curriculum is aligned to Common Core state standard. As we made that change, it's rigorous.
And that's because the standards are more rigorous. So this brings on a lot of challenges, but it's good for our kids in the long run because they're going to have a better understanding of math.
58/40ths and reduce that to 29/20ths because half of 50 is 25 and half of 8 is 4. And I added that together to get 29/20ths for the second answer.
It's been a transition, so at the beginning of the year it was a big struggle. But as we've moved further and further into the year, we're starting to see a lot more success with the kids being comfortable.
What I keep telling them is, you guys are engineers. They're breaking the numbers apart and building them back together. So I know a lot of them are really excited, especially our little scientists love Engage New York.
Kids can do now what they were being asked to do much later in other curriculums. So now that they know this now, they're ready for that next step and ready to be further challenged.
I want you to turn and talk to your elbow partner about why we chose to use tens.
Because if we lower this, it'll be 5.
The other thing I really enjoy is the engagement of the kids, the conversations that take place between them.
Having to explain what they're thinking to make sure that it's not just memorization, it's actual understanding and that they can prove to someone that this is true.
They love that part, being able to talk and kind of explain their thinking.
You got 16 in that box. Erase all of it. No, I'll erase all of it with you.
Usually while that's going on, I'm walking around the room listening to the kids and choosing one that's kind of spot on with what we're looking for and having that kid come up and explain it to the class.
So what I did for figuring out problem A was I added 1/2 plus 3/4, and to figure that out I made the fraction models.
I haven't seen any other districts. I kind of think we're at the forefront.
Middle school has already adopted a curriculum that is aligned with Common Core state standards. Now that our kids are in Engage New York and that's aligned, it's really going to help them as they move to middle school. Also, we are adopting a curriculum right now at the high school level, so there's more coherence when we're going from elementary to middle school to high school, and we're looking for all of those to be closely aligned with the Common Core state standards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what do you have, Mariah?
I have 4 plus 5.
Michael, how much is that?
9.
The important piece for us as educators and as families is what we need to be working together. We need to be communicating on what those struggles are so we can meet students' needs and they can meet the standards.
Struggles with homework at home and parents feeling helpless because they didn't learn this way, and so they're trying to teach themselves how to do this math without a guide.
There are a lot of great websites out there.
We have some videos available, homework help, all kinds of information about Engage New York.
10, yeah.
My favorite part of this is how we've come together as a district, how professional our teachers are, how hard they're working to make sure that this is delivered to students with really good instruction.
Wait a second, I'm gonna fix this.
These kids love math and they love the challenge. When they look at something that's challenging, they don't anymore say, I don't know how to do this. they sit and they try to figure it out, and they feel like they can tackle something that they might not know how to do yet.
Number 1 is 2/5.
Yes.
Number 2 is 6/10.
Yes.
Number 3 is 8/10.
Yes.
Number 4 is 4/5.
Yes.
Number 5 is 1/10.
Yes.
Number 6 is 2/5.